This is the Star News Brief. I'm Joely Regi. ODM leader Raila-Uhuru on Wednesday met his closest confidants in what would seem to be a strategic move to chart a new path amid fears the handshake was standing on a shaky ground. For the first time after days of his hospitalization for COVID-19, Raila met a section of the Central Management Committee at his Karen home. The crucial talks centered largely on the new development that allies say point to the collapse of the March 2018 handshake. Raila could also be working on a new lineup for 2022 as bells of betrayal by his partner in the handshake, President Uhuru Kenyatta, continue ringing. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing star 550 star 3#. Majority of Kenyans do not approve of the government's appetite for foreign loans, a new study by Infotrack indicates. According to the survey by Infotrack in 24 counties, 62% of Kenyans are of the opinion that it's not a good thing to regularly borrow externally. A total of 81% of those interviewed said the level of Kenya's foreign debt makes them feel anxious, fearful, or angry. According to the 2021 budget policy statement, Kenya's public debt as of June 2020 stood at 7.06 trillion shillings, equivalent to 65% of the GDP. Kiambaa MP Paul Koinange died on Wednesday following COVID-19 related complications. The late MP was calm, soft-spoken, and a smooth operator par excellence who had the ear of President Uhuru Kenyatta. He was so loyal to the president such that he detested anyone who spoke bad of him. Despite being the chairman of the powerful National Security Committee in the National Assembly, he was often spotted walking from Parliament to Harambee House, which houses the office of the President and the Ministry of Interior, without bodyguards. He would also take a walk from Parliament to Jogoo House A, seeking answers from Inspector General of Police Hilary Mutyambai to numerous questions asked by MPs revolving around security and the conduct of police. The Ministry of Health has warned against marketing of the Sputnik V vaccine, saying it has only received emergency use authorization, not marketing authorization. This comes as a section of private hospitals have been marketing the vaccine, which is being administered for between 7,000 shillings and 11,000 shillings. Sputnik V vaccine has been imported by a private organization, and the Russian embassy has said the firm should take responsibility for any challenges associated. Deputy President William Ruto was among the first leaders to take the Sputnik vaccine. President Uhuru Kenyatta took the free AstraZeneca jab. Most county governments are ill-prepared to tackle the third wave of the COVID-19 pandemic that has proved lethal, a new Senate report shows. The first progressive report of the Senate Health Committee on the situation of the COVID-19 pandemic says that most healthcare facilities across the country are still ill-equipped a year after the virus hit the country. The report tabled on the floor of the House on Tuesday shows that facilities lack basic oxygen equipment, requisite personnel to run intensive care units and isolation facilities. The report discloses that as at March 30th, 2021, the 47 county governments had a total capacity of 7,587 isolation beds against a requirement of 13,144. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing star 550 star 3#.